I had a crush on this guy in college and I really liked him and we were supposed to hang out. And then he was like, oh, I can't because I'm getting the flu shot. And I was like, oh, I need it too, but I had already gotten it. So then I got 2 flu shots, which made me obviously so sick. So sick. No problem. We did hook up. He played his own song during it, his own music. I was like, you should make an EP. That's like to be down that bad. And then we were in the same class together. He never showed up to class again. He dropped the class. This was not even early in the year. It was like pretty late in a way where I'm like, I think you like failed the class on your report. And I never saw him again in my life. He disappeared. I'm literally like, he went into witness protection and I never saw him again.
You think that was because of the flu shot? I can't believe you double flu shot it.
I totally double flu shot it. Is that okay?
No. Hello and welcome back to Friend Crush the podcast. Today, I'm your host, Yvette. Almost forgot to say that. But today we have such a good guest. We had the best time on this episode. Her name is Tessa Belle. You guys have probably, if you live in Brooklyn, you've seen her. She's an amazing stand-up and she's a great writer and she has a web series coming out that I'm very excited to watch. So we talk a little bit about that on the episode today. So we get a little sneak preview of what that's about. But yeah, today we talked about just straight up being a girl. We talked about OCD. We talked about mental health. We talked about eating disorders. So ladies, if you do not want to hear that, just move on. Don't listen to this episode, honestly. But not obviously in a crazy way, but you know, we do. It's a part of both of our lives, so we talked about it. Yeah, it was like a really great episode. It was so funny the entire time, even when we touched on the darker topics. And I mean, Tessa's straight up like talks like a machine gun. It's the most insane thing ever. And so we had so much fun. We were just riffing and raffing the whole time. Yeah, but anyway, so what's new with me? I don't know. I'm still on the road a bit. I got some tour dates coming up in May. If you guys live in Boston or Philadelphia, guess what? I'm gonna be there. So come. It's gonna be sick, okay? Tickets are live on my website now for Philly, but hopefully for Boston soon, so keep an eye out. Also, guys, I launched a Substack, so it's really like free association. And kind of just me being me, like in sort of my realist, purist form. I might post some poems on there, maybe behind a paywall. I don't know. Honestly, if you have an opinion or if you want to see something from me, just maybe DM me because I kind of want to hear what you have to say. Because I'm starting to get vulnerable on the internet in a crazy way without maybe as much humor involved, which is new for me, but maybe just where I'm at in my journey. Anyway, I'm so glad you guys are here. Tessa is so phenomenal. I'm so glad she could do the podcast today. You guys are gonna have a blast. This was the best episode ever. Let's get into it. You know what I was thinking about? I said this on stage the other day, and I should never say this ever again. But I'm gonna say it on the podcast.
It's so funny the way I will say a joke, it bombs, and I'm like, let me check 400 to 500 more times.
No, exactly, and that's so true. No, I really, I fully was like, I miss my eating disorder because what they don't tell you about it is like it does give you hope. Because it's always tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, it's like tomorrow things are gonna be better.
And I need everyone to know, because I am media trained, that I don't endorse this.
No, and I'm saying it's horrible.
And we're doing a return to fascism. And so eating disorder culture is like so back. And also people are like, if you call it disordered eating, you don't have to take it seriously. And I'm like,
but
nice try.
Eating disorder is...
you just switch the words and we're like...
It's just like light. No, disordered eating is like eating disorder light. It's like it's like, oh my God, yay. It's just like disordered eating. Like it's like
totally.
It's just like quirky of me.
Yes. And also being an eating disorder, which I would not know anything about, she lied. I mean, like we were all in middle school.
All girls.
We were all in middle school once.
Yeah, once.
And
mine came late though.
Oh, you were late?
I was like 18 and I was like, wait, what if I just stopped eating and then ate everything and then stopped again?
Totally. There's always time. Oh, it's fun because there's always like different ways to do it. You can make it your own and it's really kind of like a snowflake.
Create your own adventure.
Yes. But it really makes you good at math because MyFitnessPal, obviously that app is self-harm and should be removed from the app store. But it's like you're always like, a banana has 95 calories. So you're constantly crunching the numbers. It's like you're a woman in STEM if you're able to count calories.
Right.
Wait, also like me going earnest mode, please everyone. Be normal. And
guys,
our bodies are fab.
Yeah, everyone's body is a powerhouse of the cell.
No, well...
Wait, what?
Wait, write that down.
Wait. Cooking?
Well, unfortunately, like we are, of course, back to old times. Like everything is vintage.
Because of Ozempic.
Yes. And
low-rise jeans.
Everyone looks totally lollipop mode, big head, stick body. And so
Fake
I'm like,
tits.
well, I never know where I stand on plastic surgery. I'm always like, I want new boobs, but I don't want them to be bigger or smaller. I just want them to be different. I'm like, we just need them to be different.
What do you want your boobs to look like?
I'm like, I want them to point up to the sky towards God. They gotta point up here. But obviously now they're like down towards the devil, down towards the devil.
God is in this podcast studio, okay?
Like he's right behind me, isn't he, God? But for real, everyone be normal.
No, seriously, it's actually super bad.
I was cool. I like woke. I miss woke so much. Like I'm SJW keyboard activist. I'm like, I'm like, can everyone be cool again? And I want everyone to look normal. And
SJW?
Social justice warrior.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Okay.
I'm always like writing on my burner Twitter account being like, that's actually not funny.
Actually, though, if you zoom out, that's actually the implications of that statement are pretty dire.
Yeah, that's really hurtful and problematic.
Wait, can we circle back for a second?
Sure.
Fascism and eating disorder?
Yeah.
Wait.
They're like holding hands.
No, they are.
Yeah.
I never put those two things together, but they are coming back at the same time. And AI.
AI, the R word, all of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What's your stance on the R word? We can cut this.
I'm like, I will not say it, and it's none of my business.
No, totally.
I'm like a good girl. Oh my God, every day I'm meeting a female comic who's like, I actually say the R word.
No,
and I'm
it's
like, okay,
super pick me.
He's
so
not gonna
pick
fuck
me.
you, bitch. You're a guy. You're a weird guy. You're neurodivergent guy. He's gonna fuck you because he said the R word. Is that what you want? Sorry, I came.
That's so real. You just like touched a nerve in the craziest way. No, yeah,
I've never
like
said
girls
something
are
that true.
That's no, you've never like said that was your titties pointed at God, and he spoke through you.
No, totally, like my eyes light up. I'm like levitating.
You're like possessed. You're like,
I'm
he's
11.
still not gonna fuck you. No, because
Blood on my
it used to be like, oh, I watch football, I'm cool like that, and now it's like, no, I say the R word.
Totally. Or some people will be like, yeah, I say the R word in my jokes, and I'm like, well, you said a sentence. It wasn't a joke. And so many people are like, yeah, I just want to, like, I don't know. I just think a lot of people will say it because they want to defend a certain type of humor. And I'm like, well, first start by being funny.
No, yeah. I think step one is be funny.
Totally.
But I've always said that the line between funny and offensive is just
is blurred lines. Remember that song? That should be the theme song
That was
of
the
this
rise
episode.
of fascism.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of it.
Unbelievable that we had like an anthem for like gray area assault. And we were like, bump it in the crowd.
Yeah, and then she's just like,
bump it.
no, literally, and it was such a banger. And then Emrata was just titties out.
Oh my
titties
God.
to God.
Emrata, well, she has the line in her stomach where she can fold right in half. Hot dog style. You can fold that girl right in half.
Yeah.
And I respect her,
She's
no problem.
like a massage table.
Yeah. Fold it up.
Just
portable. She, I think, is smart and cares about reading, it seems.
No, she's cool, and I really like everything she has to say.
I'm like, I'd love to collab.
No, honestly, Emrata, open call if you ever want to be on the pod. Tessa will be back. We'll really triangulate fascism and eating disorders on the podcast.
We can solve it. We can solve it.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Yeah. Do you believe in God?
I start crying. I want to believe in something. Unfortunately, I believe in something much worse, which is like art itself.
Because art is the collective consciousness.
Yeah, and I also believe in like abundance of, and like there's an infinite source of ideas that you can tap into.
And I think that we're all on the same wavelength. So the first, like that's why when someone thinks of something that resonates, it's because we were all about to be there and you were just like the first person to be there.
Totally. Well,
Very
that's
Rick Rubin of me. So that's why I'm always like, put that shit out. Like if you have an idea, do not sit on it, throw it into the universe because it's gonna.
Well, you and me kind of are the two genders in that we're blonde and brunette, but we have two different approaches because I'm Brooklyn, you're Manhattan.
Yeah,
obviously not really.
A little.
We're both bi. We both do both.
We're both bi, for sure, in that regard. I think can I say something?
Sure.
And I hope
on your podcast?
Yeah, on my podcast.
I'll think about it.
Can you think about if I can say yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm having a resurgence in Brooklyn. Because
we've been waiting for you.
I know, because I'm a self-hating woman.
And the roof came in and the truth came out. She admitted.
And I have pick-me tendencies.
Totally.
I have an older brother.
And there it is.
Yeah.
And there's the smoking gun.
And I was always just like, I need to
be
like a
boy,
cool girl.
Of course.
Boy. And Manhattan is boy and Brooklyn is girl.
I know.
And so I was
or
like,
even worse, gay. Something far, far worse.
Yeah.
Gay / pronouns.
Gay
/ being kind of gender fucked.
/ whatever
I
he,
love
him,
it.
they,
No.
she wants.
Well, in college, I was part of an all-male improv group, and that was my Joker origin story, because the whole time I was I'm trying to make boys laugh, and I felt really unfunny and boring constantly.
Yeah.
And then I grew up.
Yeah.
And I came to Brooklyn, and I'm just I like my echo chamber. I like doing I think the best comics genuinely right now in Brooklyn are they're trans people. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this as activism. I'm doing it because I'm cynical and I want to work with the best comedians, and they're all trans.
And they're all at Union Hall.
And they're all at Union Hall and under the bocce ball court.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I had this, I think now incorrect sort of thing where I was the echo chamber, I was
Yeah.
well, you have to be funny to everybody. First of all, that's a fallacy. You will never be funny to literally everyone.
Yeah, no, why do you want to be broad? Because then we lose the plot where it's so do you want to make Marvel? Because if your goal is just stats and numbers to make the most popular thing, it's very quickly that becomes bad art.
Right.
So it's I don't know, you
there's
lose
a
the
line.
plot.
I think you can't be so inside baseball that you can only make one room of 100 people laugh.
No,
you have to be able to leave Union Hall, and I love Union Hall with all of my heart and soul. Okay. It is my
No, I was born there, and I will die there.
Exactly. And you specifically.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of what if Union Hall were a girl, that's what you look like.
No, well, that woman, I'm gonna age into her, because the Union Hall is this picture of this on,
yes, in the back.
and then I'm that's
and we
an
all just
after
go, that's
photo.
her.
Yeah,
She
that's my
haunts
mom.
us. That's our voice. We all speak through, she speaks through us, the nipples out.
Yeah. But I agree with you where there was a time where I only could make 4 blocks of Bushwick laugh. And I was okay, so maybe I'm not a comedian. I need to be
You need to be able to expand out of the Brooklyn
Of
open
course.
mics. That's an important step to take.
Yeah.
But then the next step is going, wait, I don't want to be a Marvel movie.
And so many club comics come to Brooklyn, and by the way, they bomb too, because it's always the rep is oh, if you're a club comic, if you're a Manhattan comic, that means you're verse. That means you can do anywhere. And I'm but you guys come to my hometown and play on my court.
Right.
And you bomb.
And then you bomb. I fully have also bombed on a Union Hall show where it was so inside baseball Brooklyn crowd, and I
Of
was
course. Wait, no, what I feel, first of all, I'm a bad comedian, so it's the way I talk the talk and don't walk the walk. It's
no, you are.
girl.
What? Hey. You're an amazing comedian.
Ice fishing.
You've done my show.
Thank you.
At
I loved your
Sesh.
show. It was so fun.
A Manhattan show, no less.
Yeah.
And you did very well.
I was studying abroad in Manhattan that day.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
that was your sabbatical.
yeah. I was really I was wow, this is so cool. I brought my passport. It was so
yeah.
cool. To be in
You're
the
wearing
city.
a tight outfit. I think you're wearing that outfit.
I know. Well,
That's so you to me. When I
Tube
picture
top?
you, that top.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Recently, somebody was oh my God, Tessa, you inspired me on stage, because I was oh, I can show my pussy on stage just like you. And I'm what if I inspired you by being funny? But I'll take it.
Can I say something about you though too?
Sure.
Is that you are bravely a girl.
Yeah, and I've been punished for it every day.
Name names.
Well, it's true. Somebody recently commented on my reel being oh, we know you're bi because you always look like you're in a costume. And I actually felt really affirmed. I was this is bi visibility. I was thank
Are
you.
you bi?
Yeah, no, I actually am.
Oh.
But I need to do the work. You're so sad.
Have you hooked
The
up with
way you
girls?
actually scooted your chair away because you're scared. You're not going to catch it. Yes, I've hooked up with girls. You gatekeeping my bi.
I just want to see.
You checking my bi.
I wanted to check. Yeah. Yeah. Is that a
I
crime?
have.
I need to.
Okay, this first.
I'm oh, you're bi. Show me your pussy then.
No. I'm I do on stage. Are you listening?
If you ever want to see Tessa's full naked
I'm
form,
go to my grid.
It's out there. It's out there. But I think what's cool about you is that you're funny. You are, okay. I think what a lot of female comedians are afraid of is if you are too hot and sexy up there that are dressing like a woman straight up, at all.
Yeah.
Then you kind of lose people.
Well, it's
Or,
so
they don't
funny
take you
because
seriously.
I didn't do this originally as a pussy hat slay act of
no.
resistance.
And it
I just
never-
like slutty clothes and I think it's fashion.
Yeah.
But then it is actually a political statement whether I like it or not, because people really don't take me seriously. It's so vintage and it shocks me to the bone every time. I'm so surprised. Recently a booker was oh yeah, the first time I saw you perform, you were so funny, but you were wearing nothing. So I was oh, I can't book her again because she's going to think I'm only booking her because she was dressed in a see-through dress. And I'm no, I would have thought you were booking me.
Because I was funny.
Funny.
That's the funny thing about guys is that they always assume that, wait, I'm assuming there was a male booker.
Yeah. I'm you told on yourself the call's coming from inside the house.
No, exactly. It's what?
Yeah.
Also, okay, you know what I've gotten before?
What?
A male comedian was I actually never bring women that I'm attracted to on the road. And I was like, okay, so you've never brought me.
I'm like, so you're Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, I was like, wait. So you're just now.
And it's so mean to the girls you bring on the road. It's
Yeah,
like, okay, so you're
first
being
of
like,
all-
my lineup is chopped and busted in
Yeah,
mid. It's
and
so
I'm also
rude.
like, you're a man. You want to fuck everything.
Of course.
So like, you're punishing me. You're not giving like pretty women who are actually funny
Of
opportunities
course.
because in your mind you're like, well, like I would, and it's like, wait.
Well, it's also, I mean, this is very like high school, middle school when you get dress coded, and it's like, it's not my fault my English teacher wants to fuck me. That's not my fault, but it's my responsibility.
Is a pedophile.
Yeah, I'm like, so that obviously should be on a list. That guy should be on a list, but instead I can't wear spaghetti straps to volleyball.
Right.
That's crazy.
And it's like, what are you talking about? Wait,
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Oh my God.
you know what rocked my world in a bad way?
Oh no.
Negative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Parentheses negative.
Parentheses really bad. Okay. So you know how like everyone's on the Epstein list?
And I'm like, I'm on it. You're on it.
We're both on it.
Totally. Yeah.
Like anyone who's anyone
it's
is
a who's who.
on the Epstein list.
Yeah, of course.
But like very famously, the head of Victoria's Secret and like all the L brands.
Shoot.
That guy was a pedophile, obviously.
Shoot.
So then, but if you literally like look around and you're like, oh, because he did like Pink, he did, and then there were other guys like the head of like all these clothing brands,
Yeah.
who were pushing.
Well, it's so obvious because at
women.
Abercrombie, like they had like teenagers shirtless as you entered the store.
Right, and it's like you're sexy and a kid.
Yeah.
They like invented sexy kid, and then it's like
Sure.
that was wait, like zoom out again. So that was the invented beauty standard. I remember like when I was in high school and my dad would get mad at me because I'd wear short shorts.
Mhm.
And like I was wearing them to school and I was wearing these like crop tops and short shorts and like whatever. And I was like literally a twig. And I was also like, please somebody make out with me. Like I'm begging. So
Yeah.
like my dad would be like, you don't know, like guys are looking at you in certain ways. And I was like, no, they're not. I would know if they were. Like I'm like begging for it. But
yeah. Yeah, you wore shorts, so you were asking for it.
yeah, I was asking for it.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, that was what the trend was at the time.
Mhm.
And so if I wore something else, I would look like a loser.
Mhm.
And obviously like you're a kid, so that's like what it is. And then yeah, but also you couldn't even buy different clothes.
They
Like
didn't make pants for girls.
like
You
for real,
couldn't
it
buy
was
pants.
skinny jeans, it was crop tops, it was short, like
Yeah.
cheeky booty.
Wait, where did you grow up?
Westchester?
Why did it seem like you were just lying?
I don't know.
You
'cause I
paused for like 5 minutes. You're
I
like,
don't know.
well, I wanted to know about your fashion because I'm from LA, so we have different weather.
Can I almost asked you about LA because I was like, you are an LA.
Thank
Bitch,
you.
how long have you been here
Wait,
for?
thank you for saying that because people are always surprised I'm from LA, and I'm like, you're calling me
No.
ugly.
Look at you.
And why do I talk so bad? Like, why my voice is so strange and wrong? Obviously, I'm from LA. This is my culture. This is my culture.
You're naked all the time. You're
Yeah.
from LA. But also, what's funny about you is that you never seem cold, even
Never
though
am.
a hoe is never cold.
Well, somebody literally one time they were like, Tessa, you're gonna love this. I read this study that says like if you think that you're hot, like attractive, you feel less cold in the winter. Which I'm like, I love this. I'm like, who did this? Like Harvard scientists? Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But that's why girls in their little going out outfits can like brave the storm and go to the club.
Yeah, because they're like, I'm attractive and everyone wants to fuck me.
Well, and by the way, I actually have low self-esteem. So every day people tell me I look strange and wrong. So if you're thinking about humbling me, it's fine. People are taking care of it. And there's actually a community for you and you guys can link and build. I want you to know I
Just hit
don't
up
have a
Reddit,
high
it's
sense
all
of
over there.
self. Yeah. No, like you're going to find your people for real. I'm always doing a little outfit and then like big puffer, which I think is like what? It's bad fashion. Everyone gets mad. But I love it.
No,
I love
that's
wearing
good
like
fashion. I like
tube
that.
top and then like huge
Yeah,
coat.
and then you're like,
Yeah. And then you like take it off. I always
right. And you take it off to be on stage at Union Hall and everyone's like, whoa,
Exactly.
that's good.
Well, okay, we were talking about this before with, well, I didn't mean, what was your point about how you were sexualized as a young teen? It just, sorry.
just that like we're all, that pedophilia informed our fashion
that it
choices.
inbounds. Oh, it abounds. Yes, you're so right. Of course, like pedophiles were literally in charge of fashion.
Right. They were the tastemakers.
That's so scary.
Because I thought it was just like, because it's not the average guy, like an actual like red-blooded man, like actually like in our peers, I would say,
Okay.
don't think that that's attractive. Like they're not like look like a baby.
I know. It's the Taylor Swift song where she's like, sometimes I look like a sexy baby or something. But I do
Yes,
think that's
I
like,
used to have a joke about that, by the way.
Okay, she
before-
just stole your shit?
Literally, I said slutty baby.
Yeah. That's what people want you to look like.
They want you to look like a slutty baby.
I do
They want you
think-
to act like a slutty baby too.
Yeah.
They want you to be like, Like, I don't know. I'm a virgin.
100%.
I'm a whore, though.
This the problem. Okay, so I got dumped recently.
No.
Well, no.
Wait.
It was mutual. No, it wasn't.
Wait.
A woman's right to choose. He
No.
chose.
Wait.
Oh, no, I'm breaking the news to
Oh,
you.
my God. Can we talk about it? Are you okay?
I'm like, you're a child of divorce. I'm sorry.
No,
It
because I
wasn't
was
your
like,
fault.
you guys are locked the fuck in. I had no idea.
Totally. And it was a shock to me, too.
Yeah.
Of course, wish him the best. All love.
You guys were living together.
Of course I was living with him.
So where are you living now?
Well, now I'm doing what I thought was Francis Ha, and then Evan Lazarus goes, no, you're doing Crashing, which is so mean. It's so mean.
That's hilarious.
I'm like truly like surfing on couches, new sublets. I'm living in the moment. I'm
That's
what
good.
I'd call a
You can stay here
homosexual.
tonight.
There's
a couch.
Well,
Yay.
this is why I kept wanting to book an acting job because I'm like, then I don't need a house because I'll be on location. I'll be in a hotel. I don't need a house. Yeah, we broke up. Why did I bring this up at all?
I don't know, but it was there.
Oh, it's because I was trying. I've been trying to like date people, and I cannot talk to boys. Like because obviously he was a boy. I think it's annoying when straight girls are like, my boyfriend is basically a lesbian. I'm like, so close. He's a man. Nice try though. But he actually was super like metrosexual. He at least had the decency to like funky furniture and like he like made perfume.
I have a theory that like the only guys who can be boyfriends are gay straight.
Of course, gay straight.
You need a gay boyfriend.
I've tried many. I mean, I've dated a gay guy before, and I'll do it again.
Yeah, I would love a gay guy. I mean, I have a gay guy boyfriend.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's the best.
Let me know if it doesn't work out.
Okay.
Send it my way. We'll
And then we
trade.
can move in together. Yay! Okay.
But I can't talk to boys. Like, I don't know about straight culture, and it's turning me into like the worst version of myself where I'll be like, you're so funny.
Right.
It's so embarrassing. And then I feel like my brain is smooth. Like I act like I have long COVID. Like I'm so boring, simpleton. It's making me freak out and have like an existential crisis that I'm like, I'm this like boring, simple girl. And I'm like, wait, I thought I was like funny and charming.
No, you are funny and charming and smart.
I can't do that in front of a boy. It's like a funhouse mirror where I become like wonky.
Oh my God, yeah.
Isn't that interesting? It's like a true language
But you
barrier.
didn't feel that way with your ex.
No.
So you can find that again.
Or again, girls / non-binary people, please reach out. Do community service towards me. I have a lot to learn, but I'm listening. And I'm a really good student. Please.
Of the vagina.
Yes. Or whatever I'm working with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just sort of open to anything.
Well, the thing is, I'm so sub that I could loop back around to be a dom because it's like I'll do anything you want, and if that is for me to be in control, then I'll do that too. It's like snake eating tail. So anyway, what I was saying about Union Hall though,
Yeah.
I sometimes feel like I'm not alt enough either, where I feel like I'm too like normie for Brooklyn. I'm like barstool betches. But then when I'm in Manhattan, I'm like, I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in.
That's so funny.
So I also am like, I don't belong anywhere, I guess.
I think you're the mascot of Brooklyn. So I wouldn't really worry about it.
That's so nice. I
Yeah.
don't know who I am. I start crying. Oh, wait. Well, this is my thing. I am like a workaholic. Like,
yeah.
I know that I'm like, I play a bimbo on TV, but I did go to Yale University. I was valedictorian in my high school. Like, I actually am not
you
the
went to
dumbest.
Yale?
Yes.
Are you
Which is annoying to say, but when I say it, it's Elle Woods. It's subversive and it's like radical action. It's interesting.
What did you study at Yale?
Well, only English, which everyone speaks.
I didn't even fucking get in.
Well, I'm also a college essay tutor if you want to work on it.
Let's
we
go.
can reapply. Yeah.
Do you like to hide that?
No one believes me. No, I think it's like, to me, when I went to college, like everyone was so smart. So I'm like, that's not interesting. It's like a baseline assumption we're all smart. There has to be something else. But now actually people think I'm like so lobotomized dumb that I'm like, oh shit, maybe I should spend more time reminding people I'm smart.
Sure.
Because they think I'm like.
Do you like to read? What's your smart stuff?
So in that way, no, I'm not smart at all. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not smart.
You are smart.
Thank you. Wait, so can you tell me about your relationship? Like, why are you scared?
Oh,
Yeah.
what is your approach? At me again?
That was hurt people. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for what I did.
No, in your defense,
Yeah.
You did say, hey, I'm going through a breakup. And I went, but what about me?
Oh, and I love that.
I was like, I actually really like my boyfriend.
One of my greatest qualities is I'm actually happy for others. Can you
That's
fucking
good.
believe that?
That's because you went to Yale.
No. And I cheated. My dad bought a building. That's how I got it.
Really?
No. Whenever I tell people that, they always believe me. I'm like, God, picture a world where I did good in school. It's possible.
No,
No, I got it. I said it, so you believe me, because I'm a really good actor.
Why would I go in not believing you?
I believe women.
I believe women all the time, forever.
I believe women. I just believe them to be wrong, right? Please.
Say the R word.
I'm like, here's our new segment.
This is where I get my guests to say the R word.
Nice try. Never will.
No, I just feel like I'm having an identity crisis.
It's like being single, part of your identity, because
I thought so.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I guess I took for granted that it wasn't, and then now I'm in a relationship with a guy that I super like, and I'm like,
I know, but I hate the idea that you need to suffer in order to make art. Like, I felt this way. Like, at Yale, I wrote like personal essays. And so I was always like, bad choices make good stories. Like, I need to like truly wreck myself, my body, and my mind in order to have something interesting to say. And I really reject that so much, that you have to be like lonely and all of that in order to make good art. I don't think it's true.
I also don't think it's true, but I think you do have to be very honest. I think the only way to make good art is to be so honest and understanding of yourself and like what your actual feelings towards something that's happening are. And
it's true. It's easier to do that when it's like dating vaguely than like one specific person.
One specific person makes it narrow. Well, I mean, yeah, I definitely don't want to seem, I mean, as I'm talking about my boyfriend, I don't want to seem so one note. That's something I am a little self-conscious about now, where I'm like, my boyfriend. Totally. But it is like a huge part of my life now.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you start dating someone new, it's like, that's
his property.
All you're thinking about. And I'm his property.
Of course. Well, do you ever feel like scared about your art passing the Bechdel test? Like because I host Body Count with Joe, which is a show about like sex and enemies. Like lovers and enemies, which are the same thing.
Yes.
But then a lot of my stand-up recently from that show has been about sex, which is like not beating the allegations of like female comics always joke about sex.
Yeah.
Which I hate, because it's like,
but men do too.
Of course.
But they just don't have the criticism around it.
No, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, I think sex is intellectually rigorous and it's physical comedy, like at its original.
Yeah.
Like it's total slapstick. I think it's like also it's human relationships, which is like, that's what everything is about. Duh.
Everything is, and then it's like really a romantic relationship is the most extreme version of a relationship because the stakes are the highest, the emotions are the highest, and you're just like, and it's so vulnerable and it's so crazy.
Yes. But I sometimes feel a certain way where I'm like, I don't want the only thing I talk about to be like this topic. Same. It's just that I happen to host a show that's that theme. And so that's like what we're generating all the time.
Yes.
But I'm like, there's other things about me, right?
I like genuinely, I don't know anymore. I think I'm just like, I think I exist in the male gaze. Like, I don't really know.
It's not your choice.
I think it's just like, it is the thing that I have the least control over. I think it's that for me, it's that I'm a control freak. Mm-hmm. And the thing that you don't have control over is romantic relationships. And so I'm obsessed with them. And I'm obsessed with boys because I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, this is something I was feeling recently when I was like, again, trying to date and being like, I don't know how to talk to these people. I need to like code switch. Because like part of like wanting to be a star is the idea that you can like win over any audience or win over any room. And like my inability to do that like really freaks me out. Yes. Where it's like, what do you mean? I can't connect to you and I can't reach you.
Yeah.
But that's me being like, I need to be able to test well with the straight audience.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
No, 1,000%. I mean, I think that's actually probably so true.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to know that I could be liked by everyone.
Oh, but Freddie Chanel, you know Freddie?
Love Freddie.
Genius, legit, my best friend. Honestly. I was freaking out to Freddie the other day and they sent me something so nice. Basically, it was I'm going to read it. But it is also partly a Grey's Anatomy quote. I can own that.
That's okay. We're girls on the pod today.
They were like, you have a tendency to locate a boy and believe he is the son and he's really awesome and cool and funny. And for some reason, that's safer than believing that you're all of those things. I started crying.
I'm gonna cry.
I literally started crying on the train.
Wait.
I was like, whoa, the way they locked it.
Why did Freddie just hit you with that?
I was like, you should like work for Zoran's campaign. Like that was like a political winning speech. I was like, that was really effective and really moving.
What did you say back?
I said,
thanks, bestie.
No, literally, I was like, I love you. You're amazing. And they're like, right. Once again, you've missed the point. I'm like, and I believe you because I think you're good. So if you say that, that means what you said is true. And they're like, no, just believe in yourself. And I'm like,
to have To have a friend that can just clock your ass that way.
Freddie's amazing.
Freddie is amazing.
They're
Freddie's
so
also
genius.
smart.
They're so funny and amazing. Yeah, Freddie's Harvard man.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
Okay, I thought
Harvard
so.
Yale alliance.
You guys are kind of ops.
No, we are. We're rivals.
I can't
But
believe it.
I do that a lot too, where it's like I always decide whoever I'm dating, any gender, is like they're right and I'm wrong.
Yes,
And so if
me
I'm
too.
not able to please them, like it's because I'm deficient.
Yes.
And like artistically, morally, whatever. There's always just this like baseline assumption that they're better. And it's such a bad place to be.
It's so bad. But so can I, okay, so that's why also my new relationship has been fucking with me because it's the direct counter to everything. I thought you had to like earn love
Yeah.
and
Oh.
earn respect.
Shit.
And he gives me those things literally off the top without me ever having to do anything. And in fact, did like before we were dating, before anything.
Oh
like,
God.
And you know that rhetoric around like,
shit.
doesn't that suck?
Yes.
And also the rhetoric around like, oh, you have to do like X, Y, and Z. And like you have to like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I didn't do any of that. Like all I did was like, I would text him for like, well, at first, I mean, I guess the only thing I did do if you want to say something was that I just genuinely like thought of him as a friend at first. And I like truly didn't think that we were romantic at all. Like I knew I was like sort of attracted to him, but I wasn't like thinking, cause you know, boys, it's just like, I mean, yeah, you either like me, you don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just kind of at that point where I was like, I don't really.
I
I'm
love
not-
dating friends because then when it ends, it ruins so many people's lives. Like
Yes.
it has this ripple effect of destroying a
No,
community.
we just met under like
Yes.
the friendship umbrella, but it
Totally.
wasn't like we don't have like overlapping friend groups in that way.
It's so nice because every single person I've dated, I've had to campaign. I'm like, I am now convincing you. They're
That's-
always like, I don't want to date you. I'm like, totally. Let me check.
I thought you were supposed to.
Yes, of course.
I thought it was like a thing where
Yeah.
it was like men never want to date you because men hate women,
Of
which is
course.
a hilarious
Which
fact
is-
about
so
them.
do I.
And it's like, I hate myself.
I'm like,
you
I hate
women.
the girl in the
Let's
mirror.
go.
We have a lot in common.
I'm like, I have to beg you to hang out with me because you hate
Yeah.
it. And that's okay.
Yep.
And that's what that's what it's supposed to be. And then this fucking guy just doesn't, I don't have any of that. Just
But that's good because it's such a bad lesson. I feel like the two longest relationships I've been in, they always were like, I didn't want to date you. And then I
Perfect way to start.
waited it out and then they changed their mind, which is like a terrible lesson for girls to be like, if he doesn't want you, just wait a really long time. It's like really, it's bad for our rights. But also, by the way, it always ends badly.
Yeah.
Duh. You shouldn't have to like convince somebody to date you.
yeah.
You're looking at me with such sadness in your
It
eyes.
just,
Your eyes
like,
are
sucks.
filling with tears.
No, it's just because I have big eyes. They're just being
Oh,
dramatic.
you would be amazing on screen.
Thank you for saying that. If anyone's
Absolutely.
paying attention, who wants to
Cast.
cast me in anything, just know that my eyes are really big and expressive.
But I have this problem too, where it's like I want things to be black and white, good and bad. Where it's
Yeah.
like sometimes you'll meet somebody and it doesn't go well, and it's like okay, it needs to be that I'm a victim and you're a villain. But sometimes
Yeah.
it's like no, it's just a vibe thing, and that I really struggle with. I'm like I don't want there to be like nuance or the idea that like humans are complex and some puzzle pieces fit together. I'm like no, I want it to be like. I am a tragic hero and you're an evil antagonist. And it usually isn't that. And that sucks.
And it sucks. And you know what else sucks?
What?
That people can be the same person but treat other people differently than they treated you.
That's terrible.
Fucking sucks.
Totally. Where you're like, where was this energy? So you knew how to do this whole time?
Yeah. Like I just met this girl who was like,
She's my
just,
type.
would
I
love
met this
her.
girl. I'm like, she sounds amazing.
First of all, off to a good start.
Amazing.
No, she was saying that she was like hooking up with this guy and he's like, you know, she was in her early 20s, he's in his early 30s. Perfect.
Truly tale as old as time.
Just something you gotta do.
Yeah.
But she was like, yeah, he was really clear, like, I'm not looking for a relationship, like, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, cool, okay, like, let's just whatever, I like it. But she knew she liked him more than he liked her.
Yeah.
Again, tale as old as time.
Yeah.
And then she was like, wait, are you seeing, after a little bit, she was like, wait, are you seeing other people? Because he was like, I'm not interested in a relationship, not interested in a relationship, whatever. And he was like, oh yeah, I've been like going on dates. And then she was like, so if you're going on dates, it's because you actually are looking for a relationship, just not with.
Yeah.
And she delivered that to me with such like poise, but I was like,
I mean, so, okay, I have a lot to say. First of all, my algorithm right now is absolutely fucked to the bone.
Okay.
Like, my phone knows that I'm going through a breakup. So every post is like, I'm tired of letting go. I want to be let in. I'm like, this is crazy. It's psychological warfare. And something I
you used to like burn your phone.
No,
You're
it's,
like, I can't get away from
unusable.
this.
It's actually amazing. I cannot go on social media at all. I can't do it. But I keep getting clips of 500 Days of Summer. And it's like, so that movie, The Body Keeps the Score. I'm like, I cannot watch it. It's like instant tears through my eyes because it's that whole thing of being like, she's like, I don't want a relationship. And she was like, I was just sure with him and I wasn't sure with you. But I often,
it's this intangible bullshit.
Yes, but I'm often in a situation where it's like Madonna-Whore complex is out to play. Do you know about this?
Of course.
It's so hack and boring and I cannot believe it's real. I cannot believe it's real.
Yeah.
Like people are like, you're not, like several times on a first date, a guy within 20 minutes will be like, you would be a bad mother. You would be a bad wife. It is so crazy because I'm literally like, you would be a bad dad.
So you're whore?
I'm whore. I'm always whore. It's so funny. And it's like,
but you went to Yale.
Exactly. Whores can go there. It's very inspiring, actually. I want little whores to look at the TV and know that one day they can go to Yale too. But it's like they're, and I don't know why they're thinking so far into the future. To me, it's very like That's So Raven. Like they see me, they kiss me, they like zoom in, zoom out. They're like,
they do that to everyone though.
Couldn't take care of kids.
Can I say something else?
What?
I'm Madonna.
So that's not good either. Well, this is the thing about Madonna-whore is both are bad.
Both are bad.
Because you're compartmentalizing a woman and you're splitting her in two.
It's the guy.
Yes.
It's the guy. It's, if a guy is Madonna-whoring you,
it's so crazy.
Get him away from you.
Because you don't want to just be a desexualized wife that's pure, and you don't just want to be like a whore that's just a sexual object and has no interiority. Obviously, both are bad. And I'm often always dating people who I'll be in a relationship. Then it actually always ends up being like a sexless marriage, which is funny where I'm like, I'm too slutty to have sex with. I'm like crunching the numbers, like make it make sense. Like make it make sense. It's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me.
What?
I don't know. I also feel like I'm always dating a guy and it's like he'll end up like resenting the way I dress, which it's so crazy to me because I'm like, but have you seen the way
that's
that
where we started. That was the whole thing at the top.
Yeah.
Well, I've had a lot, which like people like resenting that I work hard and do stand up.
Totally.
And then they talk about like openly about my life online. And I'm like, so that was like the only thing you knew about me when we started.
Well, it's actually the Jonah Hill article. Do you remember this article? It was so funny. Where he was really controlling for this surfer girlfriend who like would post bikini pics, and it's like, why are you trying to change her? You knew who she was at the beginning. Like rather than just picking the right fit, you take this person and try to dull them and make them small.
Yes,
it's so creepy.
I also have a theory on this, which is first of all, he's gay. Second of all, and he wants to be you. If a man is trying to change you like that, he's gay.
That's interesting. I love using gay in this pejorative way. You're like, if a man is evil, he's gay.
No, but
you're Ryan Murphy.
No, but I mean,
every bullied a Ryan Murphy show is a closeted gay guy.
No. Okay, don't do that to me. No, I'm saying like you have something that you're not okay with in yourself, that you're not accepting of in yourself, and so you're making it a woman's problem, which is what men do. Yes. They have something going on. It might not be gay, but it's metaphorically.
But there's something wrong with them, such as being gay or something else.
They have a secret. They have a secret insecurity.
Yes. Okay. It's hard to see somebody living as their true self. That people don't like.
Yes. You have to be living as your true self to be okay with, especially a woman living as your true self.
It is very true.
There's just never. And but the other thing is that sometimes I think guys will be like, well, she's really hot, so I want to have sex with her. And then they're like, well, I want to keep having sex with her, but I don't like her personality. But because I like having sex with her, I'm going to see if I can just change her personality.
Oh, that
and then
actually
get mad at her.
Totally.
For having a personality that I don't like.
Yeah.
Even though that's who she's always been and that's a me thing that I don't like it and it's not compatible. It's just that like I like having sex with her, so I'm just mad now because I can't have sex with her.
Yeah.
And have her personality.
It's interesting because I'm so non-judgmental and I like love all of God's creatures. And it's like, I'll put up with such weird, strange behavior from everyone. And it's like, I'm really not getting that back. I'm like, boys are totally freaking it. I'm like, no worries, you do your strange thing. But then with me, it's like, I'm like, why? Where's the energy back?
I know. Sometimes I'm like, maybe we should draw stronger boundaries with people so that they don't, because then I get really upset with people when they're like, they give me feedback because I'm like, but I overlooked all of these things about you. But they don't know that you're. Of course. They don't know you're overlooking those things.
This is the worst thing ever. So I'm really conflict averse because of the abuse that I experienced growing up.
Hashtag
the abuse.
That was my third question was, what's your relationship with the male members of your family? Because I have an answer.
Don't worry, kind of all genders can abuse you. Can you believe that?
Let's fucking go.
JK, love y'all to death. I would be nowhere without y'all. But I'm really conflict averse, and that is really obviously bad. Like in my in a relationship that I recently was in, and who could say which one?
It could have been any.
We never fought at all, but we still broke up because it's like, oh, so we actually were fighting the whole time. Like I'm always like, oh, I'm never gonna fight with you because I want you to like me. Spoiler alert, you still didn't like me.
Yeah.
So it's like
you making your opinions known doesn't change.
Totally.
That.
And you need actually a paper trail. You need to actually know the law. Because if you never bring anything up and then they do, you're like, wait, I let all of that slide. But then you sound really defensive. It's like you actually need to do it.
You need to bring it up throughout.
Incrementally.
And yes.
But one reason I'm so scared of conflict, and this is like I'm acknowledging that like I am a coward and I have ego issues, is like I'm scared of the criticism back. Because when you say something to somebody, usually then what comes back, it's kind of a 69 situation. You're like, I didn't like when you did this. And then they're like, well, I didn't like when you did this. And it's like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear the feedback or the notes.
I think, okay.
But that's what true growth is being like, I know that I'm flawed and I can hear it.
But also, if you have a true loving partner, I think that they'll hear your feedback without turning it on.
Well, you sound fucking crazy and stupid. I think you use your dumb girl.
No, okay. So I am trying to enact this in my relationship because I don't want to end up in a situation with like.
Please learn from me.
Yeah, but like that's my fear because I think I've been in that situation before in like any type, like friendship too, like just like relationships. Because I don't like to rock the boat.
Yeah.
Like, and I do think that there is something to radically accepting people. Like for who they are.
It's so hard that like asking more of somebody, but also accepting something from them. That is actually a really hard balance.
Right. Because I do think there's a line, and I think a lot of people are like way too comfortable being like, I think you should do this differently. And I'm like, oh, well, that's so true. Like who you are.
Yes, like that is really, really true.
And like people are flawed. Like you have to know that like people are flawed.
But then you can't also be like, yeah, people are flawed. I'll never work on anything ever.
Well,
like,
right.
Something
there's like a there's a line.
I feel like 20s behavior is being really self-aware of your problems with no intention of changing them at all. Like I have so many friends who are like, yeah, I'm fucking this evil guy. He's basically Jigsaw. And I'm like, totally. And what if you stopped? Right?
And they're like, no.
It's like people think like they should get a parade because they said what their issue is. Like a guy will be like, I'm scared of commitments and I'm scared like I like women who seem like whores instead of mothers. Perfect. I'm like,
and then you go, good job.
So now what? Are you gonna it's actually really easy to identify your problems. It's hard to fix your problems.
Them. Yeah. I can tell you all of my problems right now. I have no
and
solutions.
So can I have
so many.
Yeah.
And I just don't, I genuinely like, I need to like have a real sit down with my therapist and be like, so where are we going here? Because I need to figure this out.
Well, okay, so I was going to ask what your relationship is to mental health. Because I feel like my topics of interest, I like femininity. Because I just like, I love being hyper feminine. And I think that it's something that people really hate and there's true violence and ire against it. Yes. I think it's really interesting.
And so you're like, and that's me,
That's my project. It is truly my project.
Like, as in, I embody that.
I love it.
We're like literally equal and opposite right now. Yeah. LA, New York.
Yes.
Blonde brunette.
Yes.
Feminine, literally wearing the biggest clothes I could find. I'm dressed like a straight up boy.
No, don't say that about my friend. I think you look amazing.
Thanks, girl. No, I like the way I look. I'm not saying that I mean, I did this on purpose, but
it's cutie.
But it is kind of a defense
mechanism. I don't have long sleeves. I was recently I was like doing an indie thing, and they, of course, asked me to bring my own costume because it's an indie thing. And they're like, do you have long sleeves? And I'm like, I don't know how to say this. No. I don't have a t-shirt and I don't have a sweater. But if you want like a corset or something that's like a bra that is like two apples, I have that.
Wait, what were you saying about mental health?
Oh, right. That's okay. So I like femininity. I like dating or whatever. And I like mental health. Like those are my things.
Those are your big three.
Because I'm Holy Trinity, like depression, anxiety, OCD. Like
good for you.
Those are my three. Like that's my bag. I recently am like... My OCD is at a point right now where I can only sleep if my hands are in prayer.
And what happens if you don't?
And you're welcome. And that's why the world stays good. Because I'm doing
this. To me.
No, literally, I'm like, y'all, I got this. Things are bad out there. I know what to do. I'm going to sleep like this.
Lock it.
And I'm like, but I just think all that stuff is really interesting too. Well, and
the mental health of it all.
Of course.
You do jokes about it?
Well, this is something I really struggle with. I feel like in writing and in script stuff, I'm good at it, but I struggle sometimes because I think with stand-up, when you only have 10 minutes, it's hard to win people over and get them to trust you. And I really like dark jokes, and it's hard. It's like if you don't know me and you don't trust me. Like if you're just on a show where no one knows you, like a lineup show, and you're being like, let's talk about suicide, y'all.
Right. It's a really, I also go there.
Yeah.
It's a very delicate balance.
Yeah.
And I am constantly trying to do rape jokes.
Oh, right. Well, rape jokes are so funny.
I mean, they're fucking hilarious.
Legit, I'm laughing from morning to night.
Yeah. It's like, no, it's literally so
No,
funny.
but I would totally. Because me and Joe at Body Count, it's like an hour and a half. So, and our audience knows that like basically Body Count is a psych ward. Like we want as our merch to be hospital bracelets for attention.
That's so fucking funny.
So we are constantly doing like rape jokes, abortion jokes, suicide jokes. But that's because people know us and we have like an hour and a half to be like, it's okay, everyone's gonna be okay.
Right.
But I don't know how to do it in like a tight 5, tight 10 situation. But that's
figure it
my
out.
limitation as a comedian. It's not that it's impossible. It's just like I'm bad at it.
No. There is a way in, but it's just like that much harder. Like you really have to.
Yeah. Well, I had this period where I had like a true nervous breakdown, like hysterical woman, classic shit. Like where I just like woke up every day. I woke up and instantly had a panic attack and I just cried. I could not stop crying. I was shaking all the time.
I'm crying a lot right now.
So maybe you're cooked?
Probably.
Well, I stopped taking my meds cold turkey.
So that'll do it.
Totally.
I'm not even on any of those.
Yeah.
So I'm just riding the wave. Although I started taking birth control today. So I'm about to be different.
Yeah, boys, you hear that?
It's either going to solve all my problems or
create new ones.
I'm gonna be suicidal.
Yeah.
So I just don't know. That's the fun thing about it's Russian roulette.
I know.
Taking the pill is a roulette.
Well, it's so crazy because when you start meds, you're like, I'm really, really sad. I'm gonna start taking meds. And they're like, perfect. So the side effect is it's gonna make you feel worse. And you're like,
right.
Well, wait.
And you're like,
I actually needed to feel better.
No, because like my highs are so high and my lows are so low that I was like, I need something.
Well, totally.
And so I think this might help.
I really hope it does. And it's worth a shot.
Worth a shot.
On meds. I started feeling better. So I was like, I don't need these. I'm cured. Classic mistake.
Classic mentally ill
like,
thing to say.
Kobe, throw them in the trash, slam dunk.
You're flushing. You're like,
yeah. And then I obviously completely went insane and my brain cracked in half.
Yes.
And then I tried to I would like try to go to a mental institution, but it's actually really hard to go. They always make it seem like they're going to lock you up, but it's actually really hard because they're like, do you have a plan? And I'm like, give me a second, like give me some paper and a pen and let's get brainstorming.
Right.
But I was like, I came unprepared.
You were preempted.
Literally, I was like, okay, let's spitball, no bad ideas in brainstorming.
You got anything for me?
Plan? Let's go.
So you're like, actually, my girl, I don't know how to plan.
No, serious. I'm like, I'm not really logistics. I'm more of kind of like an idea, like on camera.
I need someone else to like execute.
Need
like,
a producer
if you want to talk
for
to my
my
manager, they have a plan.
Yeah. But I feel like I love that topic.
I know. Because it is such a crazy, I think the extremes of humanity are so interesting to talk about, like the human brain. It's the fact that, I mean, and we all just like walk around in the middle and we like pretend it's not happening. So then that's why like on stage, it's like you want to talk about the stuff that no one's talking about, you know? And that is such a thing that we don't talk about.
All my friends are also kind of mental. And I think it's just a sensibility too, where it's like I kind of have a baseline suffering. And it's interesting because my last lover was a really happy person, fundamentally leaned towards happiness.
That's cool.
And we kind of together covered the span of human emotion, and I leaned negative and he leaned positive.
Yeah.
But it's sometimes like, it's a hard thing because sometimes I hate when somebody like others you for being, you know, really sad because then you feel crazy. But then also when they're too accepting, I'm like, what, you want to date a sick girl? You little fucking pervert sicko? You want this like sick
you
want to
fucking
girl?
heal me?
You want a little patient? You're what, the doctor? So I'm like, there's no winning with me, of course.
No, obviously. Well, you hate yourself, so you can't win.
It's so interesting to have so much self-loathing and also so much narcissism. It is, well, that's why I'm like, I can't kill myself because it's like, I have to finish my web series. So
we're safe, so we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So the psych ward should stand down because it's never going to happen.
No, but I would love to like put my Instagram handle in there. I'm like, I think y'all would love my stuff. I need to be like networking in there. Well, LA, that's what's great about being in LA. Every time you go to like AA or psych ward, you're meeting famous people. That is an amazing place to meet like Nepo. It is a really good place
it's
to
like
lock
everyone's
in.
kid is there?
Yes.
That's hilarious. Wait, how long have you lived in New York? Well, I guess did you just stay here after college?
Yeah, I went to college and then I came here, yeah.
Do you miss LA ever?
And absolutely not.
Okay.
I would love to. I always joke that I can't go home until I'm famous. So it's like I miss my mom, but I can't see her until I book.
Yeah, you got to do something.
I
Gotta
wish
make a
I
name.
could go. But I don't like LA culture at all. I love New York, and I think the live performance here is better. I think people are way funnier here. It's better to come up here, and it's more like community. LA, everyone is far away, shut away in their houses. Like, you know, I don't know. I just don't. Oof, I hate it over there. And also, I don't know how to drive.
That'll do it.
I don't have a license, but I have a big heart.
That's good.
Yeah. So
I will say I kind of liked, I was there last week.
Oh no.
I liked it a little bit.
This is like we're opposites.
I know.
No, in a good way. You're mad at me.
We're Madonna-Whore.
We are? Like, I feel like, guess what? I think you're a whore too.
I can be. I totally can. And I think you can be Madonna.
Me and Joe were joking about how, like, because recently there have been a lot of boys who are like really being dom towards me, but they're also like really broke, and I'm like, you're ordering me around, but you can't order lunch. That's crazy.
You gotta stop dating comedians.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But then somebody was like, that's classist. They were like, it's classist to be like, doms can't be poor. And I'm like, cool, you're right. Anyone of any socioeconomic class can call me a whore. Okay? Is that what you want? Anyone? I'm like, instead of being like, nobody should degrade you. They're like, everyone should be able to degrade you. And I'm like, got it. I hate this town. I hate this no good town. I'm done. I'm always like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Sorry.
So we're getting a web series?
I am.
Wait, yay.
Web series to me is like a slur. Like, I wish there was another word for it.
Yeah, just YouTube.
I know. YouTube YouTube. Oh, you did it too. You're running club.
Oh, I totally did a web series, yeah.
Yes, I cared about that. So that sounded really mean, but I meant it so earnestly.
Sometimes as a funny girl, when you say something earnestly, it sounds like a joke because you're like I try and tell my boyfriend sometimes, like, I like you, and I'm like, I can't. Like, it's and he's like,
no, I know.
And I'm like, wait.
Do you know the Joey Dardano joke where he's like, homie?
Yes. Oh my God.
Die off me during sex. Homie. Seriously, homie. Okay. It's so hard to not do bits. It's so hard to not do bits.
No, during sex is so. That's like the best time to do bits because it's you know what a bit I always used to do to guys during sex. It was either right before or right after. I'd be like, that was my first time.
Wait, I literally do that. I was about to say that exact thing. It's so funny.
Watching the light leave their eyes just for a split sec.
It's so funny.
It's really powerful.
I had a guy who was like, hey, new rule in the bedroom, you can't talk about open mics. I'm like, rock bottom. That's really challenging.
And you're like, actually, that's a you thing, not a me thing. Feels like you're projecting.
Sorry. Wait, we were on a thread, but why do you like LA? You did your show there.
Erewhon, yeah, I did a show there at the Dynasty Skywriter.
Oh, Dynasty's really nice.
I liked being in the privacy of my car a little bit because I rented a car.
It's so fun to get to sing.
Oh my God, yeah, and I was like listening to all this music, and I was like, I was taking calls on the road, and I was like, I'm like a businesswoman. I'm actually in the car, like talking to my managers in the car. I'm in the car.
That's really amazing.
It felt cool.
I can't drive, so I feel really powerless. I feel like a prisoner.
Yeah, but I will say it's like insane to me that it's such nice weather and that everyone's just like in a car.
Oh, yeah. And it's also fun in LA because everyone's so desperate to experience seasons that, like, when it's like 50 degrees and gray, you wear like a puffer. Yeah, I remember going to high school and we're all like in our puffers because it was like raining. So we're we're like in North Face.
Yeah.
Web series. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, it takes I love it. Like, what I want to do is make indie movies and indie TV. Although there's not good avenues for television, but I'm interested in the space.
YouTube.
I'm like, my motto is like, when they go low, we go indie. I care about it so much, but I don't, it also takes forever and it's really hard to do anything with no institutional support.
It is.
But
also getting institutional support is also hard.
Of course.
So it's like.
And I don't want to wait forever.
I don't want to wait. I don't think you should wait.
I don't want to wait. And I want to practice. I feel like so many stand-ups are like, I'm a writer, I'm an actor. Never do either. Never practice either. And I'm like, I actually want to be good at both of those things. So I need to like,
and you have to
practice
give yourself
now.
something to do. Yeah.
But it's so embarrassing growing in the public eye.
Yeah.
So embarrassing growing in the public eye.
Wait. Yeah. Right now I'm feeling that because I'm trying to do some different stuff on my page and it fucking sucks.
Oh, but you're good at putting stuff out. Like, I'm so precious. Like, I'm not made for the digital age because I post like one video every presidential cycle, basically every 4 years. Like, that's so not.
You gotta get shit out.
I know.
But
really
yeah, but there is a
scared.
line. It's like the perfectionism and like wanting things to be good and wanting to feel like, oh yeah, this is the thing. But you can't, I mean, the internet is so fleeting that you kind of got to go on its pace.
I know. Well, I have a lot to learn. You need to mentor me.
Okay.
You have like, I love long form. Like, I'm interested in long form. Like, because it's the only way to, I hate when people are like, there are these new TV shows that are 2 minutes. And I'm like, I hate to be a pretentious artist, but I'm like, that's not TV. Like, that's a different type of story. You can't tell full stories in 2 minutes. You can do a different thing. That's fun.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad. We're doing cool stuff. Shout
stuff's
out to all
cool.
this shout out to Vertical.
Vertical is cool.
Nothing wrong with Vertical.
Vertical
But
is
you know
cool.
what I
It's
mean?
just a different medium.
I just am like interested in something longer.
I love that. So wait, so how long are the episodes of your web series?
Like 7 to 10 minutes.
That's good.
But we
When
have
are
no
you filming
YouTube
it?
following at all. We already filmed it. We're editing it.
Okay.
We're in post.
That's amazing. What's it about? Is there anything you can
It's called
say?
How to Break Up. But can I say this? We wrote it before I got dumped, which is
You manifested
literally
it?
manifesting. I'm literally like, wait a second. And now I'm going through all of the things that are happening it's so meta and scary where I keep saying stuff that I said in the web series and I'm like, holy shit.
I have many times predicted
so
my own
scary.
life through my art. When does it come out?
I know this is a problem.
We don't
were
know.
like, it was supposed to come out Valentine's Day. I'm like,
Are you editing it yourself?
yeah, I'm really
too.
controlling.
But it sucks. I know.
Yeah.
Editing sucks, but like, yeah, and if you send it to an editor, you have to be like, whatever comes back, I have to be okay with. Or like, you have to be good at giving notes, which I'm not. I'm
also
scared.
comedy, like I hate to
Timing.
be so annoying. Like, the comedy is the edit, and editing is writing comedy. So I
Yes.
actually don't understand how you could be.
I don't
a
know how you
comedian
use
and
an
not be in
editor.
control in the edit. I don't get it.
I know
You
people
have to
use
be there.
editors all the time, and I'm like, I don't understand.
It's like me, Freddie, and our director Mabel. Like, she's the one who's manning. I call her our monkey. She really doesn't like it. She doesn't like to be called a monkey.
I wonder why.
I'm like, she has rights, but I'm like, you're a monkey. No, she's actually a genius artist.
Thank
I
God.
deeply respect
Hell
her
yeah.
so much. So yeah, we're doing it together.
That's great.
Wait, how many episodes do you have?
I think we did 5. We did 5.
Yeah, we did 3 because we're like, I don't know if people are gonna care about this.
It's okay. Proof of concept.
I know. I'm like, for what?
For more?
Yeah.
Or for
But you have a YouTube presence.
barely? I mean, this.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this is on YouTube.
the pod.
Right, Jesse? It's on YouTube.
Ooh. You know what's interesting about what I'm doing later today?
What?
Is that first of all, I know the way I talk is crazy, and I just like want people to know, like, I obviously am insane, and like if you Freaky Friday with me, you'd kill yourself instantly. Like, you couldn't last a
You
day.
couldn't handle
You couldn't last
this.
a day in these tabbies, bitch. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, and people are like, "Oh, you're so crazy." And then when they meet me off stage, they're like, "Whoa, you're exactly the same." And I'm like, "Yeah, this isn't an act. It never ends. It's
Yeah.
it's so terrible."
Sometimes I like really want to break from myself and it doesn't exist, but
Horrible.
I take a nap or something.
I did a
I
nap.
sleep in prayer.
Yes, that actually will work. You should give that a go. I'm doing this like musical theater show tonight. I was singing
Where?
before. Well, because every comedian actually wanted to do musical theater,
Yeah,
and then we
1000%.
couldn't, so we had to do
So then we
comedy as
went,
a
all right, I'll just
backup.
hold the mic.
Yeah, Joe's Pub.
Shut the fuck up. Wait.
Do you know Zach Schiffman? He hosts comedians earnestly singing musical theater. So I'm doing the Legally Blondes medley.
Joe's Pub.
Yeah,
That's
I'm-
like kind of a big deal.
I know I've never performed at Joe's, not to be like a little
Wait,
lame,
that's
but
so amazing.
it's a dream. Of course, again,
I'm
I
so
would have
excited
loved
for
to
you.
perform comedy, but I'll take it. Because Zach was like, yeah, we invited a bunch of casting things, like people, and I'm like, great, to see us do karaoke.
You're like, why?
can I do my
you
type
sing?
5? Kind of. Like, I'm good for a comedian, but bad for a singer.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm like drinking tea, like throat coat.
oh my God, that's going to be so awesome.
I hope it goes good.
I
Obviously,
mean,
it
whatever
won't matter
happens,
at all.
it's like,
Yeah.
who cares?
Kind of every show, I'm like, the thing is, good or bad, this won't matter.
Yeah. At the end of the day, nothing really happens based on one fucking
Wait,
thing.
what are your dreams? You actually like stand-up.
I love stand-up.
Yeah.
You don't like stand-up?
Oh, I do. And of course, book me. But I really, really would love to do film and television.
Well, that's also on my list.
Totally.
I've written things and done, I mean, the web series, obviously, and like
Yes.
other things. But yeah, and they're being sort of floated around the ether, hopefully.
Good for you.
Yeah.
If you ever need a blonde,
Bitch.
let me audition.
I'll let you-
audition.
I'll rig the audition
I
for
did
you.
a short
I'll
film.
write a part for you.
I did. Please. I did. I'm really good, and I will. I will do anything.
I'm really good.
I'm really good. And I don't even know if that's true, but
And I'll literally do whatever. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I didn't ask you to do anything.
Sorry. I did this short last year. It was so funny where they were like, "This part is for you. It's perfect for you," and it was a 35-year-old mom with a kid.
I'll kill myself.
They had a child actor on set.
I hate that.
Who was like
so
10 years
much.
old. I was like, when would I have given birth to this kid? And then I kept trying to improv and be funny because the lines were like, don't give her sugar. And I could be like, don't give her sugar. It makes her a real bitch. And then they're like, awesome. Can you do the line again as we wrote it? They're like, totally. Anyway, I would be really a good contribution to your set.
I think we should have a show called Madonna-Whore.
Oh my God. Honestly. I'm like, this is how it starts. My
Guys,
heart is racing. I'm like,
hey, listeners at home, are we doing this?
this is how it starts. This is how it starts.
No, I love that. Okay, so I'm super excited for what you're doing next. The web series sounds amazing.
Thank you. I hope one day it comes out, and please engage with
one day
it.
it comes out.
Obviously, that's not in my control whether it comes out ever at all, but please, 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 you guys, I have nothing else. Like, I'm hanging on by a thread. Like,
you need this.
please.
I think it's going to be good, and no matter what, it will get you to your next thing, which is how I try to think about all
your
the things that
process
I
over
do.
product. Okay, for a while, I was like, process over product. It's the journey. And now I'm like, it's the destination, y'all.
Like,
I want the
please.
product, please.
Fuck the product.
Please, I just want something in my
you have
hands.
to, again, it's like a balance. But
I
anyway,
know.
wait, so what's your most embarrassing moment?
Well, okay, basically when I was filming the web series, actually,
Yes.
I was really sleep deprived because I'm a multi-hyphenate and I had to do so much of it, like producing it and making it.
Yes.
So sleep deprived. So I went to sleep after we filmed it. And then I woke up and I thought there was a man in my room. Classic stuff.
I get
I'm
that.
like, PTSD can look like anything. And so I screamed
It's a
and then
sleep paralysis demon.
no, legit. I thought so fully there was a man in my apartment. So I screamed and like ran into a wall accidentally and like split open my face. I'm like, you're laughing at violence against women? That's interesting. You're laughing at the idea of a brutalized woman. So my face is bleeding. Perfect. I'm screaming. The gay guys downstairs come up because they hear like me screaming bloody murder. And then I was like, oh, there's a man in my apartment. Of course there wasn't. I'm alone. And my lover always went out of town. So he wasn't there. And so I was like, I look crazy. So I kept being like, I'm actually a Brooklyn alt comedian. I'm a Brooklyn alt comedian. And I have a lot of people who really respect me. Like, I'm a local darling. I kept saying I'm like Union Hall staple. I'm a Union Hall staple as I'm like covered in blood, totally covered in blood, like disfigured. And it was so scary where I was like, basically, I'm not crazy and I'm not hysterical. And I'm a people's princess. I'm a people's princess. And they were looking at me with like so much fear in their eyes, backing up, whatever. So then I went downstairs because I was scared to go back in my apartment because I still thought there was a guy in there. And you know the thing about gay guys, they actually have a different type of chivalry because they're like, you're fine, and they leave.
Yeah.
This is It's like one time I got
They like believe in like female empowerment,
yes,
but in a way
they
where you're
think
like,
about my independence.
yeah, and then you're like, wait, but actually come back.
I'm like, I'm legit scared. So I went outside. I went to Harlem Shake, an amazing burger joint, obviously still covered in blood. And then a bunch of women were there. They were like thinking I was like a victim
obviously.
of
Famous,
domestic.
Yeah.
I was
That
a
would be
victim of domestic.
Yeah.
And then I said I wasn't, which of course sounds like you are. It's like the lady doth protest too much. I was like, no, I'm fine. And I'm like, so that was interesting. And then I went to the ER and I was really scared because it was my face and I actually still needed to record episode 3 and I didn't want to look chopped.
Yeah.
And so I kept being like to the doctors, I was like, please, give me what the celebrities got. And they're like, we have the same medicine for everyone. And I was like, legit, that's not true. If I were Zendaya, what would you do? Look me in the eye and tell me what you would do if I were her.
The same thing, and that's smart of you to say.
I agree with you. So then I actually went to a plastic surgeon and used the last dollar I had to shoot lasers at my face so that—
Where was it?
Here, can you tell?
No. It was your whole like lip?
It was like I split open like my lip and like my whole face was like bruised and really swollen. But I was like, I need to film episode 3.
Yeah.
So then they shot lasers at my face.
Yeah.
And then the swelling went down and then it looked normal. And then I looked normal on camera, which is like celebrities have different healthcare than we do.
They really do.
They have different.
It's a whole
and obviously
other
like I
thing.
couldn't afford it. I'm like Klarna-ing the doctor doing like afterpay for the laser. And so I guess I was just embarrassed to be kind of profusely bleeding and screaming in front of people and being kind of the portrait of female hysteria. Your silence is deafening. Your silence is deafening. Should I not have said it? Should I take it back?
No, that was a good story.
I'm sorry. Because
I almost forgot the prompt. So
Oh,
like,
yeah,
that's
this
how
isn't
crazy.
just, like, embarrassing.
That was like such a crazy ride that I forgot what I asked you.
I mostly was just really scared about having to like, I'm an actor. My other story was just that I had a crush on this guy in college and I really liked him and we were supposed to hang out. And then he's like, oh, I can't because I'm getting the flu shot. And I was like, oh, I need it too, but I had already gotten it. And I was like, yeah, I need it too. We can do it together. So then I got 2 flu shots, which made me obviously so sick. So sick. No problem. We did hook up. He played his own song during it, his own music. I was like, you should make an EP. That's like to be down that bad. And then we were in the same class together. He never showed up to class again. He dropped the class. This was not even early in the year. It was like pretty late in a way where I'm like, I think you like failed the class on your report. And I never saw him again in my life. He disappeared. I'm literally like, he went into witness protection and I never saw him again.
You think that was because of the flu shot? I can't believe you double flu shot it.
I totally double flu shot it. Is that okay?
No. You were sick. You
of
got
course,
really
I was
sick.
sicker than I've ever been. Sicker than a dog. Really struggled. It was so I really wanted to hang out. I wanted to hang out so badly. Do you think
a guy would ever double flu shot for us?
Seriously. And this was
It's always
pre-COVID
double
culture.
flu shot. Never double flu shot for me.
Girls will literally get 2 flu shots before going to therapy. before loving
It
herself.
hurts my body.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
And it's really crazy to me that he dropped the class genuinely. I'm like, what? Like,
Something must have happened to him.
do you think
had nothing
something
to do with you.
happened?
Yes. Yeah, because those grades stay on your transcript.
I know.
After a certain point.
You should reach out.
If you're home, like, what happened to you?
Let me know.
We need ya.
But yeah.
That's crazy.
This was before COVID because I know now vaccines seem precious. I wouldn't get 2 COVID shots. She lied. No. I would never get vaccinated now. That was before.
Now that I know about everything, I would never get.
Don't worry, like I was stupid, but before they vaccinated me and then I got like 5G from my 2 flu shots. Now you can connect to me like Wi-Fi. It's crazy.
Don't get double vaccinated. This is what will happen to you.
No, maybe that's why I'm so wrong and strange and I behave like this. Maybe more. Maybe that is why. It's down bad.
Trump's campaign, just touts you around, just like you're like on a parade float, and you're just like, God, this is what happens to you.
Like, don't let this happen to you. I'm like a campaign.
Yeah, you'd be on the campaign. They'd show a picture of you doing a set about having sex with someone on a Union Hall stage,
Totally.
and they'd be like, this is what happens to you if you get vaccinated.
It's those pictures where it's like your brain on drugs. It's like you when vaccinated and me being like, so I'm bi.
You're like, I am bi and I have to sleep with bare hands.
Oh, totally. So you're like, so I'm OCD. It's no problem. It's just when I fly on a plane, I have to touch the outside of the plane before I get in, or else it will crash.
But vaccines are safe.
That's me.
Oh
this is the future liberals want.
Anyway, Tessa, it's just been the best. I'm so glad you're here.
I love you. I can talk to you forever.
Yeah, we gotta do this again. 6 more times.
No, literally, I'm like, I'm just getting started. I'm like, this is foreplay.
Yeah. we could lock in for another 8 hours, but
thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
You guys care about me. I'm on Instagram, and one day I will make a web series. Please care about it.
What's your handle?
Oh, Tessa Belle with 4 L's.
Okay, go follow. Go follow. You won't be disappointed. Tessa, thank you so much. You're the best.
Thank you for having me.
I'll see you around the Union Hall stages.
See you by the bocce ball court.